I'm just sitting out here by my fishing pond, fishing, and thinking about what's going on in the United States and how these American slash Canadian whatever people from that live here are bitching about living in the Philippines. And my answer to them is go the fuck back. But so I have a business that's in California and it's in Washington and it's in Oregon. And the other day I hear that Oregon just passed a law that says anybody in the state, anywhere, can walk around naked. You can go in the stores. Anything that's not private property that says you can't. But like public property, like the library, for instance, the public schools, the streets, anywhere you want, you can just take your clothes off, leave them at home, and walk around and hang it free. Now, let me tell you something. I'm 71. Some fucking 71-year-old guy walks up to my 15 or 14 or 12 or 3-year-old daughter naked. I'm going to beat the piss right out of him. Sorry to tell you. But I may go to jail, but you know what? It ain't going to happen more than once. He'll learn a quick lesson. And I'm absolutely sure there's a lot of other people thinking the same way. That's just one weird thing. Along with all the drugs are totally illegal, and they defunded the cops, so they have 10,000 police for like 4 million people, or whatever it is in Washington, you know. So, and I mean in Oregon, you know. So that state's totally dumb, fucked. And here in the Philippines, I hear about the horrible, horrible things that go on. It's funny to me. Guy gets pissed off at his neighbor. That's terrible. The family of the Filipina that he's married to comes over and wants to borrow money. And they're bitching and complaining. Hey, it's part of the drill. Most of the Philippine families here know that you have more money than they do, and if they can borrow some of it, hey, they're going to try. What's wrong with that? I don't see a problem. I have a really big house. It's just under 7,000 square feet. We have a fish pond and all kinds of good shit. And my family here, my wife's family, has borrowed money from me once. It was $1,000. That's all, one time. And they've only asked one other time. They don't do that. A good family, I guess. Normal family, I'm thinking that's more likely. You guys that have families that are not like that, I don't know, maybe it's just the girls that you're looking for finding. You know, you guys, I see all these Americans and they're, you know, all hoop-de-dood about having a, 24, 25-year-old girlfriend or wife. And these guys are in their 60s and 70s. You know, that's all cool, I guess, until you figure out that they don't know how to run a house. They don't know how to take care of you. They don't know how to take care of your laundry. They're lazy. They get just like the American women, lazy and worthless pieces of shit, I was watching some videos on YouTube yesterday about the American guys going out and asking a girl to go on a date. They take them to a nice little restaurant. The girl orders $200 worth of lobsters, oyster, all of it, and then expects the guy, first date, flip the bill. He just goes, hey, fuck you, I'm not paying your shit. This is the first date. I don't owe you anything. I'm paying for my meal. You're paying for it. She's like, what? What do you mean I'm paying? You asked me out. He goes, yeah, I asked you out for a simple lunch, and you're on your own here, chick. She called the waiter over, he paid his bill, and he got up and he walked out. I'm totally agreeing. I agree with that. These stupid women in the United States are users, all of them. There's no, as far as I could tell, American women are the worst on the planet. Well, to me, the United States is a third world country. And I live in the Philippines, which is not a third world country. And I know, yeah, it is, no. Well, I'll tell you what, we have almost no crime where I live. Everybody's got cars and new vehicles. There's no old cars on this island. We have beautiful malls like in the 70s and 80s in the U.S. We have no dirty streets. We have kids playing in their front yards at 10 o'clock at night like it was when I was a kid. Wholesome. The only thing that's fucking this place up is the cell phones. As far as I'm concerned, they ought to make it so anybody under 18 or 16, say, can't use a cell phone. I mean, they can use it for a phone. You know, you hook it up so that it is a cell phone only and has no internet other than for your cell phone. And I think that all countries would do better with that. That's just me. The kids won't agree with me, but I agree with me, you know. Hey, cute Cor-chan, how are you today? You know, and it's like, I don't understand what's going on in the U.S., to tell you the truth, you know, and I'm not trying to diss everybody or diss the, you know, but if you're a chick in the United States and the guy asks you to go out to dinner or lunch, first date, you're not expected to, you know, buy you and your fucking 6 girlfriends their dinner, which I've seen that a couple of times on the internet. No, even one of my friends, he says he invited a girl out, first date, said she was real cute. He said, then we're going to go out to dinner, have a nice little dinner. She shows up with 2 of her girlfriends. He says, who are these ladies? And she said, oh, they're my girlfriends. I figured I'd bring them to lunch. You know, you're new. And he goes, yep, I'm new, and I'm out of here. See ya, and walked out. We're not into being used. You know, the days of a man being used in the United States by the chicks is long done. You guys think that you're equal to men? Get a construction job. Go be a heavy equipment operator somewhere. Go and be a roofer. There's a good job for a woman. Go be a roofer. You're all high anyway. Go be a roofer. Be a plumber where you're cleaning shit lines up every day. Let's see you do that for a few days. Money's good. Hell, you can make, you know, $100, $150, $200 an hour. As long as you don't mind having shit on your hands all the time. I want to see an American woman do that job. Sure we will. And like I said, I'm not dissing you girls. There's a few good women out there. A few. But you know, now the culture has changed so much that it's the responsibility of the man to make I watch these chicks. I won't even date a man unless he's making $500,000 a year, 500,000 or 350,000 a year. Hey, well, good luck. Good luck. Well, they're making 350,000, and that's what I guarantee you, they don't want to go out with you. They want to go out with a normal girl, not you. But it's not the culture; it's the people that changed. It is. You're right. It's the people that changed. You're absolutely right. It's the internet. It's the Wi-Fi. It's watching the YouTube and all the bullshit. But no, you're absolutely right. It isn't the culture. It's the people. But I will say the culture has changed a lot. Like I said, living in the Philippines like I do, the culture here is like that of the 60s and 70s in the United States. We have all of the happiness. You know, the kids like to go to school. The kids are out playing in their front yards at 10 o'clock at night, riding their bicycles and their tricycles in their front yard. They don't worry about getting somebody coming into their yard and stealing the kids. It's not like in the U.S. You know, the police are all nice. You get pulled over by a cop here, the first thing to do is, you know, the first thing the cops say when they pull you over? Sir, I'm really sorry I have to pull you over, but you did this. They apologize to you first, and then they tell you what you did wrong. And they don't just do it to the Americans. That's how they are with the Filipinos. You know, they're not, get out of the car and put your hands on your head. Now, fuck all that. They're not. It's not like that here, man. We have a lot of the major intersections have no lights. I was talking to my wife about this today. In the intersection was probably 25 cars going all 4 directions at the same time. You know how many accidents there were? Oh, including motorcycles. You know how many accidents there were in that intersection? None. Because people here actually know how to drive in traffic. They know what it takes to not crash. They don't want to crash. The U.S., they don't care. My insurance is $200 a year for a brand new car. Full coverage. Even covers, I don't remember how much, but it's quite a bit of medical. It's like $1.5 million medical, which is $30,000, which goes a fuck long ways here. But I don't know. I'm kind of dissed. I really dissed about the United States. I'll never go back. I came here with 1 suitcase. I met my wife. I never left. I've been here ever since. I married her 6 months after, 4 months. Hey, 4 months after I met her. And that was probably the best thing I ever did in my entire life. Having been married before to, the typical American, give me this, give me that, you know. No, sorry, fuck all that, never again. So, you know, you guys, you really, if you live in the United States, you really, really, really have to really think your life choices in the U.S. You really do, because there's so many better places in the world to live. Like here, if you like to live in a nice, quiet, calm place and like the beach and like the sun and like, we're in the middle of a typhoon right now. I'm out fishing in my yard. But if you like just normal, wholesome living, you can live like a place like I live. We live in a barangay with rice fields all the way around us. All of my neighbors grow rice. Right now, I literally can walk to one side of my field, which is maybe 40 yards. And you can look. Oh, here I got a note. What does this one say? It says, opinion, what would make America great, or was it before it got bad? According to you, what would it be, sir? It would be turn back the clock 20 years, 25 years. You know, when you can't even go into a mall in the United States, because there aren't any anymore. They're all dirty, skanky places. You know, it's the like somebody said, it's not the culture, it's the people and the people's culture. They've turned into a bunch of gangsters and losers. You know, the guys like, say like me. I run a company with 3 offices in the United States, full-time. I work every single night. I'm 71. I work from 8 o'clock at night until now. As a matter of fact, I just stopped working an hour ago so I go fishing, because I'm not answering my phone anymore today. It's that easy. I answer the phone, I dispatch mechanics. It's what I do every day. Sorry about the background noise. My brother-in-law is cutting the grass. I think you could see him doing it out there. He's pushing a new lawnmower. I just got him. With the spoon, I'll turn it around again. You could see the grass gets really tall. This is no, here, I'll change the subject for a second. No exaggeration. Trees and plants grow 2 to 3 feet a day when we have a typhoon. It's really weird. Everybody, we have to start trimming all the grass and stuff. But anyway, yeah, what makes I don't know that there is no way back for the U.S. It's done. You know, now the only thing that you could do is, you know, you're raising a culture of I don't even know, people that aren't responsible for themselves. I mean, that's really what it is. It's a bunch of kids and adults that don't feel that what they do, they're responsible for. You know, burn a car. Oh yeah, that's okay. Burn them. I saw a bunch of protesters protesting ICE, which is that's butt stupid. And they burned a school bus in their own community. Now that's brainy. You know, so now what? The kids have no more school bus to go to school. That makes a lot of sense to me, doesn't it to you? Let's fuck up where we live. I don't think so, man. The kids would love to have a school bus here. They take tricycles and regular buses. We don't have what's called a school. Maybe in Manila there might be school buses, but where I live there's not. You know, and these guys would love to have something like that. But in the U.S., it's just, they don't care. Fuck it up, burn it, who cares? You know, and the other, you know, this ICE thing. Everybody, you know, not everybody, all the idiots that are protesting ICE, they're the ones that have no jobs. Obviously, they're protesting day and night. Do you know that I was doing $250,000 a year 5 years ago? And then thanks to Biden and Kamala Harris and all these illegals, we're doing $80,000 a year now. 5 years later. Because the Mexicans do their job for 20 or 30 bucks an hour, where we charge 150 bucks an hour. I can't compete with it. I won't. Fuck them. I'll take the loss. I don't care what the Mexicans do. They can fuck it all up. And I say Mexicans, I mean illegals. They can fuck it up, and then we just have to go out and fix it again. So, why would you want, you know, like I said, I live in a foreign country. I live in the Philippines. I take care of my visa every year. If I don't, they're gonna deport me. Wow, I know it. So what do? As an adult, I take care of my shit. It's really simple. You take care of your shit, you don't get deported. You know, but in the United States, Oh, hell. How long you lived in the U.S.? 31 years. When was the last time you had papers? Never. Oh, yeah. Kick them out. You don't have legal documents in the U.S. Out. And I think any company that's caught hiring or employing illegals, they should be fined $500 a day for every day they can prove they work there. Put them out of business. I don't care who it is. Pepsi, Coca-Cola, roofing, any of them. If they're found to have illegals on their books for a day, $100, $500. They've been there a year, $500 a day for the year, 365 days. Put them out of business. You start putting these shit companies out of business for hiring them. You know what? The companies that aren't doing or that are doing it are going to learn. Stop doing it. I have family that are carpenters in the United States. They used to own business, have good money, make a deal. They can't work now because they can't build houses for what these shit companies that are hiring the illegals are building houses for. You know, when you're paying carpenters $50 an hour, say, and the illegals are making $8 or $10 an hour by these scab companies, real guys can't make a living there anymore. It's just hard. You know, so what do? You end up losing your livelihood. Me, I'm smart. I moved here. A lot of guys move here. There's a lot of men here, but I gotta say, there's a lot of losers here too. You know, you watch on YouTube and you see there's a lot of fucking losers on YouTube that are doing blogs, hoping that they're gonna get monetized on YouTube or Facebook or whatever the fuck they're doing, so that they can make enough money to survive. You can live here okay on $2,000 a month, maybe a little less. Less than $2,000 a month. I mean, it gets rough. I mean, I got a friend of mine who makes $1,400 a month. He's been here for 10 years. He's happy. Knows how to do it. He's got a nice wife. He's got a good family. And there's my wife. Check it out. I don't know what they're doing, but what are you guys doing? That's my wife and my brother-in-law. He's cutting the grass with his brand new lawnmower. He's really proud of it, which is really cool, actually. I have caught one fish in about an hour. And you can see it's 5 inches long at the very most. Not a good fishing day, but that's the weather, I'm sure. I didn't know I caught one. I was surprised. So anyway, guys, I've been on for almost 20 minutes. I'm going to dump off. Sub the channel if you can. Give me a thumbs up. And as it says in the description, buy me a coffee. Somebody fucking buy me a coffee. I don't care if it's 25 cents. I want to see if the coffee app works. My daughter hooked it up. She put it on my phone. And she bought me a $1 coffee. But that was when she was setting it up, because you have to. Nobody has bought me a coffee yet. I do videos 1 or twice a day. So anyway, somebody out there, come on, spend $1, buy me a coffee. And I'm gone. Have a good day, and I will see you later.